Last week, we introduced you to a frustrated family struggling when it came to how their son Johnny was being taught to read.
I see how my son is learning and he's confused.
As a parent, did this make you doubt, is there something wrong with my child?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You don't want to see your child struggle.
Tonight, we're continuing to look at how kids in Northeast Ohio are learning to read and how the way it's done is changing.
If we don't make a difference early on, this struggle gets bigger and bigger.
Governor DeWine announced January plans to push teachers back toward phonics, or sounding out words, as 40% of all Ohio third grade students are not considered proficient in reading. But News 5's Clay Lepard shows us some districts are already making that transition and correcting what they called a mistake.
With more than 21,000 students, Akron Public Schools makes up one of the largest districts in the state.
This is the teacher text, this is the student text, and then there's a lot of little decodable books that go with it.
And Nicole Vitale oversees how all those kids are being taught.
I used to tell the teachers that it really is, you're like the doctor of reading, and you really have to go in and diagnose where's the deficit, what do I need to do to fix that, are they moving where they should. It's not just a basic teaching, it really is a science.
After helping revise the early reading curriculum at Cleveland Metropolitan School District, this school year marks the second time Vitale has supervised a district changing the way students learn to read. In Akron, the district brought back an emphasis on phonics, or sounding out a word. That meant phasing out a balanced literacy approach where students have some phonics, but also learn words as a whole through context clues, such as other words in a sentence or pictures, as a way to remember and recognize a word.
There are too many kids across the country who have not learned to read the proper way.
A federally funded study published last year from the University of Delaware called the impact done by these alternative approaches significant and negative. It showed that third and fourth graders had lower test scores if they didn't utilize phonics as a primary teaching approach. This came after decades of alternative teaching programs that came from places such as Columbia University and Ohio State University.
We've just been trusting, what colleges and universities were telling them they should be doing.
At Lakewood City Schools, Director of Teaching and Learning Stephen Ost admits the regret is there.
Some of our teachers feel guilty. They feel like they, let students down. And these are some of the most dedicated, hardworking individuals in the field.
Even before the governor announced his push for phonics, the school district noticed a change was needed. It's now in its second year with a more phonics-based approach.
Intuitively, I think some teachers thought, this cueing method might make sense and this might be the best way to do it. But as we look at brain research, the brain activity has shown us that, the science of reading relies on us really understanding each of those sounds and ultimately that sound-symbol relationship that we see in words.
A movement past the pictures and back to connecting letters and sounds like the generation before.
You have to be able to attack words that you're not familiar with.
In Lakewood, Clay Lepard, News 5.
And you can learn more about how Ohio students are learning to read by checking out Clay's stories on our website, news5cleveland.com. News 5 and our parent company Scripps are also dedicated to making sure every child has a chance to learn and love to read. That's the goal of our If You Give a Child a Book campaign, to get books into the hands of children who may not have any at home. This year, we were able to help students at the Stephanie Tubbs Jones School build their home libraries, too. You can learn more about the campaign and how you can help us out by visiting news5cleveland.com/giveabook.